I've learned more in this amount of time than ever in my life.
10 out of 10 recommend Horizons.
One of the most incredible things I've gained are amazing friends.
So my name is Maxilia. I go by Maxi. I'm an MBA student at UPenn, and I'm majoring in entrepreneurial management. The more I learned about starting a tech company, I realized I kind of have to be a little more technical. I can't just be the business person and have a technical co-founder, because then you don't really know how much things would cost, like are they tricking you?
Right.
And then I've always kind of had this itch. In my undergrad I studied finance, but after I graduated I always thought I wish I studied coding. It just became like everyone's doing it and it became basic. And I just felt like that's where careers were going. So when I saw this opportunity in the newsletter, and it said you don't need any experience, that was perfect for me because I'm not technical whatsoever.
Right.
And so I applied. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen? They'll say no. So both in my master's degree and in this experience, it's been like extremely humbling, because everyone's super smart.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, or at least in my undergrad and my high school, I was used to being like the top student, and then you come into this environment where everyone's the top student, and so that's like humbling, and it's good because you learn from people who have a lot more experience than you. So I like it a lot. I like actually like being like the slow learner here.
Yeah.
From where I started to where I am now, I guess I've made a lot of progress. I definitely have prep work. I remember it would take me hours, like just because I missed a period, like looking on Stack Overflow, but I was relentless about it. Like I would spend the whole day about it because when you figured it out, it was so rewarding. And now when I came to the program, I started learning so much faster because having the TAs is incredible. Like if it's just a period, like it's so much easier if a TA just like points that out to you, and then you kind of remember that for the next time. All of my peers they have an internship, of course. They're making money. But I kind of knew from the beginning that I wanted to do my startup, and if I hadn't come to this boot camp, like I wasn't going to do an internship regardless. I made that decision for myself around October. And so this actually, I feel like helped me do my startup more because I was in like a work environment the whole day and everybody else was working. So I think it was much better to do this, even despite the coding, just because you're in the zone, like you're like work. It feels like you have a job. No, definitely not. What happened? So I interned a lot as an undergrad. I had an internship every year, so on that end, like I'm definitely not missing out. And what happens a lot is like they'll make projects for you just for the point of having a summer project, but it's not actually for any real client. You know, it's just like a mock project. And you end up doing things that aren't really that valuable, and you're not always learning that much. And I feel like here I was always learning. I'm still learning. I want to leave this place and still continue to learn. So I don't think I missed out on anything on my internship, and I can still recruit if I so wish. And if anything, I feel like my resume is stronger. In terms of the speaker series, I think they've been incredible. A lot of the time I'm like coding and I actually don't want to go to the speaker because I'm like so focused, but I go anyways, and every time I go, they're incredible. So they're very good. What I would say the most is the software engineering has kind of like ignited a new fire in me. Like I don't want to stop coding, whereas I came in and I was just like, I want to learn enough to speak the language, and now I'm like, this is all I want to do, right? Yeah, like I want to do it well, I want to do it better. It's always changing. You can always learn more. You can always apply it in different ways. So yeah, I'm like on a completely new track now, and now I don't feel like I need a technical co-founder. I'm like, this could be me. I am the technical co-founder. So
12 weeks.
yeah, it's so crazy.